Hey folks, Bino81 here with a new game, and this is the episode 0, so don't expect any gameplay footage just yet. But this is Mass Effect. It's a fairly old game by now, but it's an incredibly well-known series, and I still haven't got around to actually playing through this. I've seen footage of it. In fact, I think I've seen a full playthrough of this game, so I will know somewhat what I'm doing going through this one. But I plan on, if I enjoy this and it gets a few views, I plan on playing through Mass Effect 2 and 3 as well, which will be pretty much completely new to me. And after all the kind of good ratings these have been getting from my friends and all over the internet and such, I'm actually really looking forward to giving them a try. I'll just go through the options quickly to show you what I've got set up. Well, you don't need to see my graphics options, but I'll be going through on normal. I'll be leveling up myself and all my squad manually, which may get a bit tedious, but I prefer that for this kind of game. It just lets you know what's happening more often. And I'll be letting my squad use defense powers, but I'll be telling them what to do with their offensive powers. So hopefully I'll be able to get that strategy down fairly quickly. Subtitles will be on, and autosaves obviously on. Okay. If you don't know the game, what it is it's basically a action roleplay game set in a sci-fi universe where humanity has kind of joined a alien alliance ran by a council made up of the three founding races, so to speak, none of which include humans, unfortunately. And it's named after the technology that got humanity into this position, the Mass Effect relays, which one of which we managed to find, and which put us into hyperspace and helped us to find the other alien races, and I believe started a huge war with one of those races, one of the council races, in fact. But either way, I won't go too much into it. You'll learn more about it as we go through the story. I think that's all I have to say. Actually, no. I said there was no gameplay footage. I will make my character this episode. So
welcome to Alliance
let's
Military
go through this.
Database. Classified information requested.
I'll be playing as a connect to database.
Establishing secure connection.
It comes up with
Secure connection confirmed.
I'll be playing as a male Commander Shepard, or a commander.
Please log in to access your profile.
Of course, you can. Although there's a lot of voice acting in this over the conversations, you can change his first name because you'll never be referred to by your first name. So I'm just going to put Beanie, just because that's my tag. So
Profile reconstruction
Beanie Shepard.
complete. Please log in to access your profile.
Sorry about that. I've got to enter new ID. Custom
Please
mail,
log
that's what we
in
want.
to access
Beanie
your
Shepard, that's it.
profile.
So, where we go from here? Send in the info. Now it's got a name, gender. Takes a while to set that up for some reason.
Warning, data corruption
The
detected.
the data about me has been corrupted, so it looks like we'll have to fill in the blanks.
Please reconstruct profile.
Will do.
Confirm pre-service
Okay.
history.
So this is basically your origin story. I'm gonna go the Spacer. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Lord's colonist, you were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I'm going to go with colonist. Not for any particular reason other than I think a hero with a tragic backstory is
Confirm
fairly
psychological
good,
profile.
going there. Next is something that's happened during your military career. It's one of these three. First off, Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, You find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemies despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. See, in this game there's something called Paragon and Renegade, which is basically the alignment, good and bad. Although you're a good guy pretty much all the way through, it's more chaotic and kind of lawful, I suppose, if that makes sense, going back to pen and paper roleplay terms there. But and Ruthless is a very Renegade option there, I think, and War Hero is a very Paragon option. It doesn't have any effects on the game, but I'm going to go with War Hero just because I like the idea of that. A guy who pretty much saved his entire squad, or
Confirm military specialization.
yeah, his squad. So next is the class. You've got the three basic classes: Soldier, Engineer, and Adept. Basically Warrior, Techie, and Psionic. And then you've got to mix those classes. Infiltrator is the Soldier and Engineer. Sentinel is the Engineer and Adept. And Vanguard is the Adept and Soldier. I am going to go with Infiltrator because I like the idea of it. I don't want to go with just a straight Soldier, Engineer, or Adept. I find I have tried it before, going straight at Engineer, and I found that I was really struggling. The only weapon you can really use with any skill is a pistol, and it's just not worth it. I don't think. The same with Adept, you can only use pistols, so I'm going to go with something that has Soldier in it. So either Vanguard or Infiltrator. You know what? This character, by the way, if I do end up doing Mass Effect 2 and 3, will be carrying on through to those, so it is important that I make a good decision with the class I want to play. I'm tempted to go with Vanguard, actually. Pistols and shotguns, I can specialise in medium armour. Or pistols and snipers. Whew, that's actually a bit of a tough. The thing is, though, I like having some engineering skills because there are items and stuff and collectibles you can only get to if you have a certain amount in, I believe it's hacking and electronics, where basically it allows you to open certain storage crates and such, and you can only do that if you're an engineer. So I could just try and keep an engineer in my party, like one of the NPC characters that you pick up during the game in my party at all times, but I like to switch things around, so rather than doing that, I'm going to go Infiltrator.
Confirm facial identification.
Now, I'm going to change appearance. Is there a random cycle presets? I'm going to just cycle through these. I'm not going to go into the detail. I really don't care much detail-wise. I think there was one I saw. This one. I like that. Looks a bit like a war hero. With his scar down his face. I don't know why that makes him a war hero, but could have just made him the unlucky recipient of a barb roll attack. But hey. Now, if I click finalise, I think this is my character done. So, I'm going to end the episode here. And yeah, if you, I hope you'll tune in for the actual series. This has been, I know there's been no gameplay yet, but this has just been the introductory, let you know what's going to happen, what to expect. So, that all said and done, I will catch you folks later, hopefully. See you in episode 1. Goodbye.
Profile reconstruction complete.